drill don't like that. Almost through though. Ha-ha! Sweet. Yeah, it looks like I placed it just about perfect. Just up against that. Oh, money. That is perfect. Alright, so I got the holes for the lights drilled using this 4.5 inch hole saw. That was hard on my drill. It's still burning hot, but worked really well. Alright guys, so I saw a little bit of moisture in here that I thought was inside the lamp. It actually wasn't. There's just a little plastic. There's like just a little lip in there that wasn't actually inside the lights. It was just behind the plastic in the housing. So that's good to go. But I have to mount these lights like this with the wires coming up. And they have the drain holes pointed up. So I got to drill an extra drain hole in the bottom so I can mount these with the bolts. These two bolts here and here, and this top one going up. So that's what I'm going to do next. These lights come apart real easy. You just pull this little spring out and the whole lens assembly comes out. Right here is where the moisture was, sitting in just there. I just took my shirt and just dried it out. You can see this is all sealed with like epoxy. So these should stay sealed up for just about forever. Anyway, all right, so I got that hole drilled here. I'm worried that this just looks to me like this is just raw metal, the spring, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray paint it while I'm at it. Maybe that'll just help it from ever rusting. Looking like drilling a post, huh? Hang on, I gotta drill a hole. Cool. Don't drop it. Got it. Okay. Sun is right in my fucking eyes.
watch it every year for Christmas.
Oh, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation?
You remember when they drove under the truck?
Yeah.
Under a big log
Oh,
truck?
that's so silly, ain't it?
Yeah, no one cares. Everyone cares.
Yeah, you'd be scared too if you're underneath a truck. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. And forgive my husband, because he knows not what he does. Amen. Yeah. Alright, lights are installed.
Cool.
That part's done.
Yay, good job, Daddy.
Still gotta weld these holes shut and grind them off and smooth them out, but I'll do that when I finish the back bumper.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to the camera. I'm gonna start working on my tailgate hinges. Alright, so I got tailgate up here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a piece of angle iron, probably 3 inches or so, basically from here to here, and I'm gonna take a piece of pipe that fits in here, and I'm gonna weld it to that angle iron. And I'm gonna bolt the angle iron to the back of the truck here. So once I get it mocked up where I want it, I'll squeeze all this down, get it all marked up, tack it all together, bolt it up, make sure it works, and then I'll take it all back apart, weld everything up, and finish it all off. So now, if you look, it might be a little hot where I cut it here, just sharp edges. If you measure it, 4 3/4. Alright, so we need another one, so let's mark down another one.
Yeah, we need another one, right?
No, 4 1/2 plus a quarter. So that's 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. Then we're going to use our
Square.
what kind of square?
Our big
No, this one's called a square. Go. Alright guys, so I got this piece of angle iron here. It's just 1.5 inch, 1/8 inch angle iron. This is going to get bolted to the side, to the bed of the truck here, and then I'm going to take this slug and weld it in place. Obviously on the back side of this, and I'm going to cut this in a little bit nicer shape, so it's not just a piece of angle iron. See how I got that marked? For that to get welded on there to be the tailgate hinge, and then basically I'll just take this. Cut that like that. Cut this like that. And I'll round the top of this off. So that'll be the tailgate. Alright, so this is basically the first piece of the tailgate hinge. And this can get welded on here. And then the camera just a little bit. And this can go right here, and that'll be my tailgate hinge. Here it is tacked. There we go. That's gonna work awesome. It'll look pretty good too. Tailgate hinge number 1. Just gotta get some holes drilled in it. Make sure I got the tailgate exactly where I want it, and that bolted in place. Throw some grease on it, so hinge is nice and smooth. Number 1 done. Do the next one. Alright guys, what I'm doing here is I want all of my tailgate hardware to be on the inside of the bed. I don't want any of it to be on the outside. So these original tailgate mounts, I want these on. I don't want these here anymore. So I'm welding these tabs on the inside, one on each side, and I'm going to mount an opposite tab on the inside of the bed rail, and I'll drill holes through the two of them. This will be where my tailgate's held in on the inside. Also, I'm going to do a set of cables instead of a set of chains. I'm going to mount all that stuff on the inside too, so none of the stuff's hanging out of the bed of the truck. Keep the back of the truck nice and clean. Getting better with 70-18. Still not 100%, but you know, good strong enough welds anyways. Alright guys, so my truck's got a tailgate again. Tomorrow I'm gonna get some cable. I'm gonna run some cable from here to here just to finish it up. I got these tabs welded on. I have these bolted on because this metal's real thin. I thought I'd burn through if I tried welding to it. So I'm gonna put some little carriage bolts in here, only like 1/2 inch, so they don't interfere with anything. For right now, I'm just gonna hold it up with some carabiners. I'll figure something a little more permanent out later. Alright, so there's the tailgate mounts. I'm really happy how those turned out. Really happy how those turned out, just being made out of angle iron. And then up here is my tailgate mounts. See the other side? Really simple. I didn't want anything hanging off the back of the truck. You know, I want to make sure that I don't want chains or cables or anything hanging on the outside. So all that stuff turned out pretty good. I'm really happy how it turned out. So, you know, the whole back of the truck now, lights mounted. Still got to wire everything, but really happy how that's turned out. So from here, guys, it's just on to getting everything wired, getting a new sending unit, getting the fuel tank put back in it. I gotta plate this rust back here, get that all put back together. I got the bed mounts on this side changed out. I still got those two to do on the other side, which I'm gonna do probably tomorrow. And this front piece, I gotta replace that whole front support because it's all rotted out. But see how that all looks from the inside now. Nice and clean. Pretty happy with it. I wanted this truck to have kind of a old school truck with some new school touches, and having all LED lighting I think is gonna be pretty neat. So pretty unique. Alright guys, appreciate you watching.